It's Timmy Lemna here once again. It's now time for the Nintendo Switch game collection as of January of 17th, 2026 edition. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with America's Greatest Game Shows, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to do my run of Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo Switch. I filmed it 2 games last year. Here's the front, spine, and the back, and it says, play as a contestant on America's most iconic game shows. Ready, E. Here's a cartridge. So, yeah, that's that. Next up is Cruisin' Blast. This is from 2021. This is the 2016 Nintendo Arcade. The Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. This is from the 2018. Here's the front, spine, back. Cruisin' Blast is back. There's Ray E10 for Mild Violence. Here's a cartridge. Batteries. Dora, Rainforest Rescue. This is from 2025. And it was made by Outright Games. Here's the front, spine, and it back, ready to explore with Dora. Vamonos, let's go. Be sure of it all. Ready, E. It's got the inserts, and here's a cartridge. Yeah. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is a very similar to the Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U, which I get rid of with those, and belongs to Goodwill. So, yeah, here's a spine and a back. Jump into the driver's seat with more tracks, modes, and features than ever before. New faces to race with. Duke it out and new improved battle mode. This is a 2017. This is from the 2017. Ray E for Comic Mischief. Here's a cartridge. And there's a lot of stuff in there. Alright. Mario Party Superstars. This is from 2021. This is also Ray E. And then also the Mario Party. Spine. Back. 4-player fun with 100 mini games. Party your way. Ray E for Mild Cartoon Violence. Here's a cartridge. Alright. Monopoly. This is from 2024. I played Monopoly for the Nintendo Switch back in last year. So, here's the spine. And the back, play the classic game with a new immersive experience up to 6 players. Ready to E for everyone. Here's a cartridge. So yeah, this is the one on the next NASCAR game. It's called NASCAR Arcade Rush. This is from 2023. It is also rated E. Here's the front, spine, back. The NASCAR beasts are unleashed. Rated E. Here's a cartridge. There's no instruction booklet. NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition. This is from 2021. This is a first NASCAR Nintendo Switch I ever have. This is my very first Nintendo Switch I got the Christmas back in 2 years ago. Front, spine, back. And it says, refuse to lose. Ready for my lyrics. Here's a cartridge. Next up, the sequel. NASCAR Rivals. This is from 2022. As you can see, the Ross Chastain. Oh, by the way, this is my favorite NASCAR's most popular driver, Chase Elliott. He was my favorite driver for the Nintendo Switch. Front, spine, back. Start your rivalry today. Featuring the 2022 NASCAR season. Rated E for alcohol reference and my lyrics. Here's a cartridge. Alright, Nick Jr. Party Adventure. This is from 2024. This is also rated E. Here's the front, spine, back. Learn through play with your Nick Jr. friends. Rated E. Here's a cartridge. Alright. I'm going to do so. Now I'm going to move on to Nickelodeon series. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. This is from 2021. And guess what? Who's my favorite character? Lincoln Loud. Here's the front, spine, back. Bombastic battles with all your favorite from across the Nickelodeon universe. I do know Brandon's Movie Corner has this on for the Nintendo Switch. Rated E10 for cartoon violence and comic mischief. Yeah, the same I played on it earlier. So I had to start a new game. Here's a cartridge, by the way. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. This is from 2023. And the full game with the game card, which is also, it's not in there. So, here's the front, spine, back. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is back. Rated E10 for fantasy violence and comic mischief. Unfortunately, and here's I gotta hide this code. Here's the Nintendo Switch download code. Unfortunately, the cartridge is missing. Next up, Nickelodeon Kart Racers. This is from 2018. I know Sports Guy 528 has this game on the Switch. Racers to the starting line. It's called Slime. Rated E for mild cartoon violence. Here's a cartridge. Nickelodeon Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. This is from 2020. And here's the front, the spine, back. Nickelodeon Kart Racers are back. And we bought the whole gang. As you can see, Lincoln Loud is my favorite character on the back cover. Rated E for comic mischief and mild cartoon violence. Here's a cartridge. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Slime Speedway. This is from 2022. This is a European copy, by the way. Oh, the next generation of Nickelodeon Kart Racers is here. And it's bigger and better than ever. United in America is rated E for rated E. And here's a cartridge. Alright. Next up is Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. This is from 2025. You can see it, Timmy Turner. And then from the very parents. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. Embark on a fantastical quest with your favorite Nickelodeon characters. Rated 10 for fantasy violence. As you can see it in the Nintendo, the Jimmy Neutrons on the back cover that day. Here's a cartridge. Alright. Nintendo Switch Sports. This is from 2022. As you can see, on my favorite, but comes with another mover box. It was one of my favorite Nintendo Switch sports is probably bowling. Rated 10 for mild violence. It's got for the City, Nintendo Switch City Sports on the Nintendo Switch Sports. Here's a cartridge. Paw Patrol Grand Prix. This is from 2022. This is the Paw Patrol, the series, rated E. Here's the front, spine, back, no track, too big, no racer, too small. Rated E. Here's a cartridge. There we go. Oh, we're running out of time, so we have 3 more to go. Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures Deluxe. This is from 2023. This is also an Atari Interactive. Here's the front. Here's the spine. And the back. Create your own theme park. Rated E for comic mischief. Here's a cartridge. To left. Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic for the Nintendo Switch, came in April of last year. This is from 2025. This is also Atari. Create incredible parks in the original Roller Coaster Sim from Chris Sawyer. Rated E for mild fantasy violence and crude humor. Here's a cartridge. There we go. And last but not least, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition. This is from 2020. This is a roller coaster enthusiasm. This is a gain weight, so I won't ride on a big roller coaster again. Your park, your way. Rated 10 for mild violence, use of tobacco, and crude humor. So here's the operator's manual. And here's a cartridge. And that's it for my Nintendo Switch game collection as of the 2026 edition. Anyway, I'll have to get more Nintendo Switch very soon as possible. Anyway, this is me sign off, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.